Welcome to Mama Cooks Love. It's cold outside and I'm feeling really cozy and I'm really craving a pasta. Butternut squash is in season, so I thought to myself, let's make a plant-based butternut squash pasta. For the pasta, we need a whole butternut squash. It could be a medium size. This is what I found in the store. I probably end up only using half of it. A pound of any short pastas you're liking. I need some aromatics. So we need rosemary, thyme, chives, and onion. We need salt and pepper, a teaspoon of harissa spice, a cup of nutritional yeast, a small onion, a whole head of garlic, generous amount of olive oil, a cup and a half of raw unsalted cashews, a cup of cornstarch. We're soaking our cashews with hot water. It's very easy to get all the seeds out and all the veins just with an ice cream scooper. I find this to be one of the fastest and easiest way to clean the butternut squash on the inside. Save this part, we're gonna roast it as well. We're gonna roast these on a preheated oven at 400 degrees for about an hour. Now everything would go to roast together. We're gonna add that whole onion, peeled, the head of garlic, whole, unpeeled. We're gonna be very generous with the olive oil. Salt, don't be afraid of flavor. Black pepper. We're gonna add half of the rosemary. And we're gonna leave the other half for garnish to add on the pasta when it's done. And then we're gonna add all of the thyme. And now we're just gonna massage. And the harissa, last but not least. And the harissa is gonna give it that yummy oomph that we need. I'm sure you can hear my kitty cat. He refuses to go upstairs. This guy was just hanging out here and all you could do, you could hear his bell. We're gonna slice the onions, toss them in a little bit of salt and our cornstarch, and then we're gonna saute them in olive oil. And we're gonna keep that yummy and crunchy, preserve that to go on top. Now I'm gonna put my sliced onions into the cornstarch with a nice generous pinch of salt and some black pepper. Mix everything together and drop it into a colander. Shake the excess off. Now we're gonna saute our rosemary in olive oil. We're gonna get it nice and crunchy. I've been heating up my pan for a while. It's nice and hot. The oil is gonna start shimmering. And then I'm gonna add my green onion. It smells like fall wrapped in a blanket. 3 minutes I've been sauteing and it's done. It's nice and crunchy. It's gonna be the perfect topping for our yummy mushroom pasta. I'm gonna leave this here and we're gonna add the pureed butternut squash sauce. Our butternut squash is perfectly roasted. The house smells like fall heaven. Look at that. Perfectly roasted. We're gonna drain the cashews and we're gonna put them in the blender with the nutritional yeast, and then we're gonna add all of that yummy butternut squash to it. I just transferred our butternut squash, so I get to scoop it out. We only use half of the butternut squash for this recipe. Save the other half. You can use that for soup for tomorrow. We're gonna add our soaked cashews with hot water into the blender. Now we're gonna add our nutritional yeast into the blender. I'm gonna give it a taste to see if it needs any adjustment. It really needs salt. Let's get into cooking our pasta. We wanna make the water, as usual, salty like the ocean. Into the pot it goes. 14 minutes. Give it a little stir and let it cook. For our sauce, a little bit more olive oil and the rest of our rosemary. So now our sauce is done. We're just going to wait for the pasta to be cooked. Maybe a little bit more black pepper. I love that nice toasty taste of black pepper. Pasta's ready. We gotta toss it with the sauce. I like to do this so I can keep some of the pasta cooking water to thin out the sauce. To the pasta, we're gonna add chives, the green onions that we sauteed with the rosemary. They're nice and crunchy. And now for the best part of this day, the yummy taste test. So delicious. It feels like it hugs you from the inside out, but it's light because it's plant-based. I can taste the butternut squash. The harissa is like a memory in the back of the tongue with this delicious plant-based pasta. Please subscribe, comment, remember the bell button. Yes, so you know whenever a new video comes out. And from my heart to yours, love, light, and blessings.